Okay, hello everyone. So I took this nail off here, and so I'm gonna redo this nail just like this. And so the acrylic that I used was from Miss Gabby Arias, and it's her pale pink, and I love this acrylic. I didn't even want to cover it up because it's such a pretty pale pink color, see? But that's the acrylic I'm gonna use. And the gel polish that I use for that is called Strike Gold by Kiara Sky. And the top coat I use is Madam Glam's No White Top Coat. So I've already prepped my nail or whatever. Let's see. I need to put some primer on my nail. I use No Lift Nails primer. And the glue that I use is Kiara Sky's glue. Sorry if I keep shaking the camera. I used to put my nail tip on before I prime, but sometimes I forget. And so in this case, I just forgot. So I just let it dry a little, and then I put my nail tip on if I forget. Sorry if I'm out of frame. This is my first time doing my nail on here. So I have the nail tip on, and I use some little scissors to cut with, and the scissors that I'm using today are from Glitter Planet UK. They have them on their website, and so I'm going to cut the tip, and then I'm going to sort of cut each side. And then I'll take my file and I start filing, but I go side to side so I won't have one side lopsided. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to start tapering the end. And I'm going to side it a little more. I want the end not to be too pointed, but not to be too round. Maybe after I've done it a few times, I'll get better angles, but be patient with me because this is my first time on camera with it. And then I sort of blend the tip in a little. I don't too much. I'm not filing on my natural nail. I'm filing around like the very top of the tip. That's good enough for me. So that's how my tip looks now. Okay, I'm going to put a little more primer on it. It's my monomer. This is, I think this is a number 10 brush. Yeah, this is a number 10 German Kalinsky. And so I fan my brush out, pull up. Then I wipe my brush before I ever start using it. Then I open my acrylic. Bleed my bead out a little. That's my first bead. And again. And I love her acrylics. I just recently started buying her acrylics and I cannot get enough of them. Excuse any background noises. My children are home. They're doing homework or doing chores. Again. And put a little more around the cuticle area. And as I'm going around the cuticle area, I'm being sure not to touch the skin. Because when you touch the skin, it causes lifting. And if I think I do, I just take that brush and just go around the top of it a little bit. I'm not perfect at this because I'm not a professional. I just enjoy doing it. Put a little more to the free edge. I swipe down. Then I swipe backwards. I just enjoy doing it. Because when I do my own nails, I can be creative or whatever. So that's what I have thus far. And that's the side view, top view, side view. And I make sure I'm not touching any acrylic on the sides, which I'm not. I'm about satisfied with that. I want to put a little more to the tip. Leave that bead out a little. Get any acrylic under the bottom, you want to take it off, or else you'll catch hell trying to file it from underneath there. And so, as of right now, I'm happy with my nail. Try to make it as neat as possible so I won't have to do that much filing. And with how it is right now, I don't have to use the drill if I don't want to. I could just use a hand file, but to get up close to the cuticle, sometimes I like to use the drill. So I'm going to set that to the side. Close my acrylic. Got a little piece of glitter on there, but that'll come off once I'm filing the top. I'll clean my brush afterwards. Just put it down in the acrylic some more and then just brush it. And then to let it dry, you just sit it upside down so the munner doesn't soak down into the top of the brush. So I'm gonna let this dry a little. And when I know it's dry, usually I just tap it. See, now you don't hear a sound, but when it's dry acrylic, it sort of sounds like that. So it doesn't take long for this one to dry. And if you start filing before it's dry, then the acrylic starts moving. Again, I love this Glitter Planet Unique stuff. Her stuff is so nice. I have some of her tips also. Her fingernail tips. The square ones I like working with. I have to get used to working with the stiletto ones because they're a little bit difficult for me on the first try. But, you know, it's just something new. So, when I start filing, I start on the sides like that just to make sure. If I need to loosen up acrylic from the side of my hand, because nobody's application, at least not mine, is perfect. Some people's are. More power to them, but not me. I don't even claim to be. So, I'm filing on the sides. Again, I apologize for shaky cameras. Next time I'll probably do a different angle. But hey. Okay, then I'm filing on the top. around the cuticle area. Around. And as I'm filing the top and edge of the nail, I try to make sure I don't take down the apex area. Again, I say I'm not a professional, but I like doing this. I'm sorry if I got out of camera angle. This is something. I'm a homemaker. I'm a housewife, so this is something that gives me something to do with my free time, and I love it, love it, love it. So I'm about satisfied with that. So I look at it to see if I'm satisfied with the shape and all. Then I'm gonna buff, and to buff, I'm using my E-Nail Couture Smoothie Buffer. I like this buffer. I forgot what grit it was, but however I like it. As I'm buffing, I'm going around the cuticle, the top, all of that. So I'm happy with how that nail looks now. Now, I'm going to take some of my cleansing. This is by ASP. And it's just cleansing liquid, or you can use it as a nail dehydrator, all of the above. Just going to take some of that to get rid of some of the dust, if there's any dust. Underneath the nail, on top of the nail. And do you see what I mean by that? It's a gorgeous color pink. I just love it. I love it, love it, love it. That's why I had to leave a little out on that finger. But okay, so we're gonna put that up. And then I'm going to, because this is an acrylic nail, I don't have to go in with a base coat. Sometimes I do anyways, but I don't have to. And this gel polish cures under UV or LED lamp. And it cures for 30 seconds under UV lamp and, no, 2 minutes under UV lamp and 30 seconds under LED lamp. So, for time purposes, I'm going to go with the LED lamp. So, I think y'all appreciate me more if I go with the LED lamp today. So, on the other nails, I think I put like 3 coats of this because I want it to be a little more opaque. So, when I start polishing, I try to get as close to the cuticle area as possible without touching it. Because if you touch your cuticle area with your gel polish, then your gel polish starts lifting and peeling around the edges, wherever you touched your skin with it at. This is a gorgeous polish. And when I got it, I liked it so much that I bought the acrylic to it, the dip acrylic to it, the polish to it, and the gel polish to it. But I don't use, I'm putting that in the LED light. But I don't use the dip acrylic because that is just gel polish. I don't know, I just didn't get into the dip acrylic thing like I thought I would, so I don't use it. So I have up a D-stash on those dip acrylics, some Kiara Sky dip acrylics. If anyone is interested, you probably have to go back a good while on my videos to find it, but it's there. And I have more colors than what I put up. And I don't remember what price I put up, but we can work something out. So that's in there long enough. I'm going to go in with my second coat. So again, remembering not to touch the cuticle. remember when you go in with your gel polish to cap those free edges. So that's done. I'll sit that and let that nuke in the light for just 30 more seconds. And like I was saying before, Miss Gabby Arias, she has some gorgeous acrylics. You all have to check her out. And then also Miss Stacy Baltadano. I'm in love with hers also. We have some very talented women here on YouTube when it comes to their creativity and crafts and nail stuff. Even Miss, what's her name? Miss Diva Doll Flawless. Oh my gosh, she is amazing also. She just started a gel polish line. You have to check her out. And then she does dip acrylics. Okay, this will be my last and final coat. And when you use the acrylic, the dip system, it still comes out looking like this. Especially once you put the top coat on it, it comes out looking the same as this. So I'm going to put that in the light. I'm going to go ahead and close this up. And then I'm going to get my top coat ready. I love this top coat, the Madam Glam Soak Off No Wipe top coat. I love it. One of my favorite top gels. I like the Shiny by Nail Couture also. It's just they're a little thick, the Shiny. So I'm going in with my top coat. Again, remembering not to touch my skin. If I touch my skin, it's okay, just as long as I get it off before I put it in the light to cure. I go ahead and get it off with a small brush that I can get around the edges with, and some 90% isopropyl alcohol. So that nail is top coated. I have a little bit there on the edge. I'm not going to get the alcohol today. I'm just going to take my fingernail and swipe it because it's not much. And then that's going in the lamp to cure. And to finish off, I'm going to use some of my favorite new cuticle oil by Miss Gabby Arias. And it's her mango cuticle oil. And this cuticle oil is life. Oh my